Bio, how dare! Ah! Rude. No, you. Anyhow, how's today going, Bio? Hopefully the subby puppy has been doing well. Bonk you. For why? See? Very rude. Very, very rude. So, no, I'm actually gonna plug in my headphones and actually listen to the music. So, 1 second. Where's my earbud case? There it is. Think. So, needed to do something really quickly. Nightbot. Bit bored. What have you been up to? A little bit of college assignments. What else? Sort of recreated the Discord, which I really need to. Nightbot. Nighty. No, Nightbot. Really quickly grab this. Discord, enable, and edit. Channel. About, edit about, and links. Righty, that should do it. Dun. Hi, Huntress. What did you do today? I already answered. I already said. I did a little bit of college work and sort of remade the Discord server. Here, sorry. Wow, imagine ignoring me. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Wow. Well, sad thing is, I'm not a brat, so I guess you're just ignoring me just to ignore me. Wow, okay, I see, bio. Well, lucky for you, I don't listen to subby puppies, so yeah. Nah. That's you. Thank you, Doodler! Honestly, I don't know if it was yesterday or today that it is, though, because it said that yesterday, too. So I'm like, when did I hit affiliate? But hi, Doodler, how are you? How was your stream earlier? Hope you were doing well. Mute the hit things, yeah. Yeah. I was honestly shocked when I saw it, too. I was like, wait, what? Today or yesterday was my stream anniversary? When did that happen? Like, I don't remember when I hit affiliate, so I'm just like, okay, if that's what you say, Twitch. But stream was fun? That is awesome! That is amazing! Yeah, today we are doing Pokemon Crystal Qwilfish Sprite, which, if you look at the recent, is pretty much the same sprite as that, except there's one difference. The one that I finished is 907 Parrot Green. This one, I am using DMC 12, which is a very much lighter green, but it's also being like this. It's yellow, but it looks greenish tone. So I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna go with 12, which is just a very light green that could look yellow. So yeah. Different Qwilfish Sprite, just because of color palette. Wee. And honestly, the one that said that it was $4.45, the lemon, I did wind stitch to try to get the colors, and I tried that for a few other sprites too, and I'm sort of just like, I don't really think I'll trust it now, because it's also adding in pixels, or like, when I pull up the sprite on a Pixelator app, and then pull up Wind Stitch to compare the two to see like what sprites changed, it's like, oh, there's a good amount of like pixels on the original sprite that aren't on the Wind Stitch version, or Wind Stitch adds a few more colors when the official sprite's like, those colors aren't there. Why is it doing this? So, yeah. So I effectively got colors for Frillish, but now I'm sitting here doubting they're the right colors, because they're adding more colors to the sprite that aren't even there. So that's going to be fun to try to figure out. And all of that. So we... Ah! Hi, Platty. How are you? But alright, we're getting places. I've also just been in a very big procrastinating mood. And I don't know why. Well, I mean, I probably know why. It's because I want to focus on college classes, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's a lot of reading. And it's the issue for me of like, I'm reading to read, not understand or comprehend. Like, I'm just that one person that's like, if you give me a textbook and just say to read, I'll read it, but I'll be zoned out and not understand what in the world I just read. Where I'm like, I sort of need like something to go with it to continue and all that and actually understand the materials. Because right now I'm just like, hee hee. Like, brain does not comprehend this stuff. Same. Yeah, I woke up at 4 AM for PE activity, only for it to be canceled due to heavy rain. Oh no, Blatty! Also, 4 AM for PE active? Huh? That is extremely early. Are you okay? Do you have any other classes that you have to go to soon? Or is it just you're awake now and have to wait for the other classes? Because if that's the case, that sucks. I'm sorry that you have to wake up this early, Platty. Gets full really quickly. Ah, I see. Ah. Well, I guess you can use this time now to get ready. No other classes. Oh, it starts at 6:30. Oh, I see. Yeah, that still is not fun. Ugh. But no other classes. So, does that mean you're just gonna have a nice, relaxing day today? Like, do you have anything you need to study for, or any of that? But I hope it will be. Uh-oh. Why do you say that, Platty? Uh-oh. Do you have something that you need to be doing? Just having trouble with living alone. Aww. Nicely. Aww. Clean, etc. I see. Well, maybe after a bit you will get used to it. But you can do it, I believe. Yeah, hopefully. You're so chill. Hi, X. Yeah. I mean, most of the time I am just chill. The one thing I forgot about this, but one thing that I will give a warning about is possibly like stream just suddenly ending out of nowhere, mainly because of the hurricane. So who knows, like it's been storming a little bit, but nothing too bad so far. You have a wonderful stream, thank you. But yeah, hurricane is around, so we are having storms, and probably it might be worse tomorrow. But who knows? Fingers crossed that nothing really happens. But yeah. A while ago. I see. I hope that it wasn't too bad. Got me scared. Oh no. Not the scared. I'm also just like, I really need to, like, I'm overwhelming myself because I'm also just like, I really need to get a lot of stuff done. And it's, some stuff is just like things that I want to get done for like YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, post a few more things onto Pinterest to keep growing the Stitchdex and seeing it grow more. While also just getting through all the projects that I have, and I'm just like, I want to do everything. But at the same time, I am overwhelming myself with the possibility of having to do everything at the same time. Or having to decide, okay, is this what I want to do, or is it this? So yeah. Because it's also the other thing of something that put me off was the cross stitch piece I was working on yesterday. Cut it a little bit too short and have to restart all that progress that I've made. So 3.5 hours worth, and pretty much halfway through the piece, I gotta start back at 0. So that's upsetting for me. But it is what it is. Some pieces are just like that. And you gotta roll with the punches and deal with them eventually. Even though when it first happened, I wanted to just officially be done with the piece and never touch it again. Huh. Okay. Speaking of halfway, we're already halfway through stitching all the black for Qwilfish, so not bad. I already stitched that. Oh. Okay. Then it's just right here. But just the procrastination levels are so high right now that I don't even know what I want to do anymore. Like, even some of the smaller cross-stitch pieces that I can do seem like a huge chore. I'm just like, like, I gotta do that? This small thing? I gotta do this? That's too much effort. That's too much right now. I don't want to deal with it. Ah! Para! Para! Hi! Thank you for the raid! You have been para-booped. Para-booped! Oh my gosh! Hi, pigs. Hi, Para. Hold on. Let me finish this. Simi Froggy. Hi, hello. Parapix. Sin. Hi. Forgot the raid message. It's okay. Simi, thank you for the follow. Okay, let me finish this little area up and then Ah. Sin, thank you for the follow. Hold on. Ah! Good luck with the things. Thank you. Hey Pumpkin, how goes stream? Stream goes well. It is going well. We are currently doing the black outline. Bones, thank you for the follow. We are currently doing the black outline for Qwilfish Crystal Sprite. Dueling Needles, hi, hello. Oh, really quickly. Let me pull this out. Because we had a tragedy yesterday. We had a stitching tragedy, but before I do, I need to be on shout out duty in a hot second. So, boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Go follow Para. Para's an amazing makers and crafting streamer. We got Bio. I've gotta go, be right back. Okie dokie. Hope your day is awesome. It is going well, even though the procrastination is very high. Caffeinated Doodler, another wonderful crafter, and Pix at Fix Stitch. Level is high, that's a mood. Yeah. What, Bio? You're a streamer, you get shouted out. But, okay, so today we are doing Qwilfish Crystal Sprite. So if you see on the recent, you can see that I've already done this sprite, but the only difference is a different color palette, and I'm counting color palettes as a different thing in the Stitchdex. But, let's talk about the stitching tragedy we had yesterday. This piece. So this is 3 hours worth of work. I have to redo this because here's the thing. I was working on like this huge piece of fabric from this, and I was holding this little area and it was hurting, like starting to feel uncomfortable for my thing. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna cut it through. And I thought I cut tall enough. Yeah, no, it wasn't tall enough. This is about like 26 stitches up. I needed it to be 33. So that teaches me a lesson of don't eyeball it. That's awful. Yeah, so I gotta restart it. So yay. Yay, I'm just, that's going in timeout. Who knows? Maybe I'll pull out Peacock Party instead. Because that one's in timeout. Which, if anybody wants to see what Peacock Party is looking like right now, it's been I haven't touched it this year, but... Oh, I still have thread on this. But, this is Peacock Party. And really, I just have this section left. That is really all that's left. Everything else, it is done. That is incredible. Yeah! So, fun story about this piece too. This was the first piece I picked up at a local cross-stitch store that is no longer around. The owner retired and all that. Sort of sad, because that's also one of the I worked there and I loved the job, but life moves on. Life moves on, things happen. But yeah, that piece is in timeout mainly because there's been a lot of mistakes happening on it, and I'm just like, I don't even want to count on you anymore. I don't want to count on it. It's being a butt. So yeah, instead we are doing Pokemon sprites for a while. Really, the whole thing with the Stitchdex too, it's just the level of procrastination of not wanting to commit to larger pieces. Even though I have a lot of large pieces that I need to go through and actually finish. I'm going to have to raid and run, though, I'm afraid. I'm working in the office tomorrow, and I need to go crash hard. Hope the rest of the dream goes well, and to my lot, you know the drill, be nice or else. Well, thank you, Para, for the raid. Yeah, go get some rest, de-stress, get some water, get some food if you need to, and I hope that tomorrow is a good day at work. But yeah, thank you again. But yeah, for everybody else, I hope you're having a good, great, amazing rest of today, and the same drill goes for everybody else. If you need to hop off, stretch your legs, get something to eat, go hydrate, need some sleep, absolutely go do that, because I am not holding anybody hostage, and would rather people feel okie dokie rather than being like, no, you must stay. Yeah. And also another thing, if I really want to, like, just commit to the Stitchdex for a good while, which I might honestly will, I might just commit with Qwilfish sprites. The only reason why is, I have this sprite to do, then 3 of the back sprites, and 2 other of these, like, front sprites, which are the shiny versions. So, really I just have 6 sprites left to do. Once this one's done, it is down to 5. So, let's just, well actually, ooh, it could be down to 5. Though it might be, I can only do 4, because I don't know how much of DMC 12 I'm actually going to be using on the... well, it shouldn't be a lot, but at the same time, I honestly don't know. So let's figure that out once we finish this. Because if I have to pick up more threads, I'm gonna just be like, okay, we're just not gonna do this back sprite for today. We're not gonna finish this line, but we got it almost finished. And almost finish is better than no finish. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Also, Pix, I've seen your Mario Cat amagurumi. No, probably not amagurumi, but the Mario Cat that you're crocheting, and it's looking good so far. It is looking awesome. Yeah. So, how much longer do you think it will take for you to finish it? It's been a fun project, and I'm low-key addicted to chunky yarn. I have a problem. Send help. Oh no. I don't think another crafter is a good person to ask help for, because crafters enable one another, so my version of help might just be like, ooh, let's look at these different cross-stitch patterns now. Like, here's a different project that you could do to sort of just, yeah, to do to distract yourself from it. Probably take me another couple streams to wrap it up. I see. Pix is the worst enabler of them all. Yeah. I mean, he did show me the free cross-stitch patterns he had, and a good amount of them are Pokemon stuff, and I'm just like, I don't need to do these right now. Like, they're not a part of the Stitchdex, but at the same time, I could literally say the Stitchdex is just anything Pokemon related. But I don't need to do any other Pokemon sprites right now. I have the things that I have. I need to get through them. And I keep telling myself that, even though I keep getting more threads for other projects. Like, I have a piece for a flower pattern in a magazine that dates back to like the 80s or 90s. I have like thread for cactus, like cute cactus. I still have to finish the food group things. Since I've only done the desserts, I have a lot of Pokemon sprites to go through. Pokemon, have you stitched so far? Hold on. So, I will say this actually. You were a good enabler for this, Pix. Of saying, create a Pinterest. But in total, it is 78. If you're wanting to count the Pokewilds, which is fan-made sprites, it is 79. Oh wait, if we're gonna count all the fan-made stuff. 90. Yes, Pinterest! Yeah! Which honestly, when I started making it, I'm like, ooh, this actually is a good idea. Like, thanks, Pix. I could organize everything that I've done by designer, too. So I'm just like, I have a Witchy Stitcher one. I have Madam Ice. You have talent. Also, hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Bones. Bro, you have talent. I wouldn't say talent. I would just say, patience and stubbornness. I've been stubbornly stitching for 7 years at this point. Am I ever gonna stop? No, because I'm not a quitter. And it's hard for me to quit. Like, the only thing I've ever quit is drinking coffee. That was probably the most easiest thing to quit, but everything else I'm just like, yeah, no, I hoard these things, and I'm never not gonna do them, even though I tell myself I probably should. I admire that. How could you quit coffee? So it was a thing of like, I just drank it, cause, to be honest, sorry for the squeak, but I've been drinking coffee since like middle school, and I was always under the pretense of like needing caffeine because it was the thing of my mom was saying, yeah, there's like, she had supposedly has a medical condition where she needs caffeine. Also, hold on, battery change. But pretty much a medical condition where if she doesn't have caffeine, she gets a huge migraine. And so that's what was always in my mind, is that I picked that up and I needed caffeine or else I would get a huge migraine. And for a while I was like, maybe I can try to go without coffee. And then it's like the day after I would get a huge migraine. And here's the thing, I never attributed it to addiction because at the time I didn't realize you could get addicted to caffeine. But I was like, you know what, I don't actually enjoy drinking coffee, I just do it because I need the caffeine. But then I tried not having coffee anymore, and lo and behold, it was an addiction, not medical. So, yay. And I'm actually happy about that, because I don't need any other medical conditions, even though my medical condition is not inherently bad. It's just I can't do physical contact sports. That, and when a few people asked me if I was okay when I was in the hospital, or like, just was curious why I don't really do contact sports, half the time they're either shocked or believe in the thing of like, what I say is just, do you have a stream playlist? I don't really. If being honest, I just look on YouTube and I either select one of the very long Pokemon playlists or Animal Crossing ones. as for my own, I don't really have one. Are you from Silver? I am from USA. From the U to the S to the A. Yeah. Currently live in the South. I've actually lived in the South for most of my life, even though I was born in, like, the West? US of A. Exactly. Originally born in Colorado, but now residing in a southern state. Though, for as long as I've lived in the South, apparently people think I'm British. Honestly, don't know why. But people sometimes ask if I am British. Not because I have an accent, but... yes, really. I don't understand it either. It's not even the thing of, like, people say, oh, it's because you have a little bit of an accent. It's flat out more of, like, well, the way you speak is just professional. Or, like, it's just more proper. And I'm like, do you just think Americans can't speak proper? Like, I'm, like, huh? I just don't understand with that, but, yeah. And it's the weird thing of, the first people to point that out was my own family. They know I'm not British, but they just jokingly say, like, yeah, I'm adopted, I'm from, like, England, because of how proper I speak at times. And I'm just like, speaking proper does not mean you are British. It just means you speak proper. I'm confused. But yeah. But yeah, anyhow, but yeah, happy to say I don't need caffeine, and is caffeine actually bad for, like, kidneys? Because if it is, I am actually very happy to have broken that addiction. Cause I do not need to be going to the hospital for my kidneys again. Actually, no, I misspoke. Not kidneys, kidney. I only got one. And you gotta be kidding me. But yeah. If it's bad for the kidneys, I don't need it anymore. I really just don't wanna jeopardize my life because of stupid things. Or not stupid things. I don't wanna jeopardize my life with things that I can easily control. We're not playing the evil version of Jeopardy. We're not jeopardizing a life. It's been scientifically proven to prolong your lifespan by like 2 to 3 years. Oh. Interesting. Though it's honestly, though, nowadays, it's hard to tell what is fact and fiction, though. Like, unless it's from, like, what schools have taught us, like a .gov/.org site, it's like, literally everything and anything can be a lie. Cause, yeah, people just like messing with other people. But yeah, it's like, it would be nice if that's actually true. But at the same time, it's welcome to the internet. I don't remember the song fully, and I honestly don't want to sing the full song. Cause, yeah. Anything and everything all of the time. Dun 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 dun. Bum. Da da. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-ba-da-ba. Da-dum. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Also, my brain's just flooding with a lot of things right now. Because something else that I'm like thinking about is just next cross-stitch stream might be another unknown sprite. What is this form of sewing called? It is cross-stitching. Some ADHD brain. Yep. I don't know if I have ADHD or not. I have not seen a therapist yet, even though I probably should. But I refuse to acknowledge that there's anything wrong with me that I actually want to talk about. But I might as well. But who knows? But yeah, this is cross-stitching. The easiest way to identify is if you're making an X on a thing, on any fabric, it is a cross-stitch. If it is not making an X on fabric, it is not a cross-stitch. Like, just, yeah. You need to be making an X, that's a cross-stitch. If it's a T, that's like a 3/4 stitch. If it's just a half like this, it's a half stitch. And if it's outlining something, then it's a back stitch. But yeah, after this Qwilfish, I will go back to focusing focusing on unknown. Mainly because I have 328 of them to stitch, and I have like A through M, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, plus question mark. I have 14 unknown sprites out of 328. So that's fun. I personally don't like self-diagnosing, but I've been told by so many people that I most likely have ADHD that I've just accepted it. Yeah, it's like... it's not good to self-diagnose, but at the same time it's just like, well, it would make sense, and if some of the solutions for ADHD actually help, then it's just like, well, hey, it helps. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But yeah. And it's like, I don't really mind people self-diagnosing, it's just when... it's just the kind of people that are then self-diagnosing and using it as an excuse, where it's like, did you actually get a diagnosis? Like, are you actually this? If not, you can't say you are this thing just because the internet told you these are the signs. Like, that's not how that works. Or with, like, serious illnesses, where it's like, one person's just coughing and they know they have a cold, and then the other person's just like, oh my gosh, you're dying of cancer! Like, we need to get you to the hospital to get you some meds. Get you all these things. Do you want a warm blanket? I'll go get you some soup too. And it's just like, hold on, chill. It's just a cough. Like, those are the kind of people that it's like, okay, like, self-diagnosing should not be a priority for you. But if it's just a thing of, like, they just indicate it could be this, but not being like, I do have this, then it's like, okay, that's fine. Like, it's just saying, you're aware there's something wrong and it could be this, but you're not saying it is this, or using it to be like, hi, I am this. Hold on. Or the people that go as far as to, like, fake a disorder, like Tourette's or yeah. TikTok is very fun finding people that have faked Tourette's. Looking at you, that one yarn business owner. I forgot what their name is, but it's like, yeah. Same, I've had folks who are ADHD tell me I definitely exhibit it, but I'm also not interested in getting tested because I am still who I am and I'm happy with the way my brain squirrels. A test won't change me and I'm not seeking any kind of validation. I feel you. Yeah! Like, heck yeah. It's, personally for me, it's, like, even if I wanted to get tested, I'm like, I probably don't. And the only reason why is because I'm somebody that's just like, even though I probably do need this a lot more, and it's like, why I also probably don't go to therapy even though I probably need it, is I don't want to be told there's something wrong with me, because I'm just like, I know there's something wrong with me. I just am emotionally not ready to actually accept it. Or like, I don't want to open... I don't want to open the door to actually feel feelings. Like, I'm good just being chill. And just acknowledging that there is something, but not acknowledging the actual problem. Like, I'm sorry. Just... like, I'm on lunch break for an indefinite amount of time. Mental state. I mean, that's what cross-stitching and diamond painting's for. This is therapy for me. But yeah, like, I totally get that too, Pix. Like, whether you're tested or not, it's like, you're still you. And that is A-okay. Da, 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 da. Though, if we're gonna be honest though, probably a lot of people, like, just in general, have some sort of, like, I don't know how to say, like, is ADHD like a mental disorder? Because I'm like, there's, like, probably everyone in the world has something. Like, a lot of people have OCD, a lot of people have ADHD. If you go on to, like, TikTok and the quote-unquote Karen side, there's a lot of delusion and narcissism. And it's just like, everybody has their own thing. It's just, the people that actually go to therapy, or like see a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a therapist, they're the ones getting it actually confirmed. Everybody else is just like, I have something, but I don't know what it is. It's not bad enough to go get it checked out, but it's just like, pretty much everyone has something. Who knows, maybe some people have something that hasn't even been discovered yet. Because, like the world is, not everything's discovered. Or new things can be created. Which is nice and all that, but at the same time, it's like, maybe some of this stuff shouldn't be created. I think. Yeah. I think one day might go in for a diagnosis. It might help me recognize certain things that actually bother me, and I can find better ways to fix it. But until then, I'm just a little sillier than most. Yeah. Like, again. Like, yes. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just in weird mental state right now, because I'm like, I gotta focus on pattern and know where I'm stitching, and I'm also, like, trying to zone out, because whenever I'm cross-stitching, I'm just completely zone out to reality, but I'm also like, I also am streaming, and they're talking. Like, you gotta talk, Silver. You can't ignore everything. Get therapy is expensive. Yeah. Therapy is expensive. But yeah, why it's like, unless it's absolutely needed, like, it's okay to be silly or just not even seek to see if you do have something, because yeah, therapy is just like, hee hee ha ha. Welcome, you have money? Thanks. We listen to problems now. Is what it is. A free 99. Exactly. It's cheaper for those who actually do need mental health because it's pretty inaccessible for most people right now. Yeah, but the only political thing I will say is, like, right now is that would equate to cheap health care for people. You think America is gonna be like that anytime soon? Like, as sad as it is to say, it's just like, yeah. I can dream. Yeah, we could all dream. But just, yeah. Welcome to America, the land of the free. Except for health insurance, money, like health insurance, wages, rent. All the necessities to life. Stretch break. I will after this stitch. Thank you. Country in the world can't spare a few $1,000s to help those in need. Yeah, well, yeah. Really, all I'll say now is just, world is funny. Country's decisions are funnier. And why I'm also just like, I want to zone out from reality. So that's what I've been doing ever since 2003. I have just not acknowledge reality as reality. I've just been coasting through. Like Ben de la Creme to Bianca Del Rio. Just sailing on through. Does that mean I've been successful in any sort of way? I've successfully been able to stitch. And possibly get an associate's degree soon. That one's, like, still being worked on, though. But yeah. My senior quote, people are funny, countries' decisions are funnier. Yes. Perhapsn't. Yes. Perhapsn't. I also just had a random thought, but it's... No! Whoops-a-daisy. I needed my needle. Let's not put that in the orc chest. Oh no. Yeah, I put my needle... It would have literally been a needle in a haystack, but I put my needle in this. That would not have been good to try to fish it out. Anyhow, my brain just had a random thought of, like, with the countries thing, but being like, if Twitch categories were their own countries, I feel like the makers and crafting section would just be peaceful, because it's literally like, just, makers and crafting is just very supportive. And also, we're just, like, a lot of people are just like, we have nothing bad to spread, because it's like, it's not like crochet at all. If so, any jellyfish patterns? I don't crochet, mainly because I don't need another hobby to constantly procrastinate about. I'm like, cross-stitching's enough. I have, like, 3,000 to 5,000 patterns that I need to get through. I don't need to start another another collection of patterns that I need to do with another fiber art anytime soon. But yeah, I feel like just the makers and crafting as a country would just be very peaceful, but at the same time just sort of like Florida. I know it's bad to describe something like Florida, but it's like, you just don't ever know what's gonna happen. Like, you could see a very normal news headline one day, and then all of a sudden you can see a different headline being like, Crafter decides to just do this, and you're just like, what? Huh? Like, Crafter did this on stream, and it's just like, huh? Like, what is the context behind this? I feel like most makers and crafters are only peaceful because while none of us get therapy, crafting works just fine. Exactly! It's the thing that gets us through life and through a Monday morning. Ah. I'm now hesitating right now. The reason why is because I'm like, I have all the black work stitched up now. But, do I go with the light green that I said I was gonna go? Or do I do a shiny? Do I do the pink? Because it's the thing of, either way, I have to actually stitch this specific sprite one more time in a different color palette. No, I said I was gonna do crystal. Just regular crystal. We're gonna do that. Though my brain's just being like, but you could do shiny. We actually had an argument what day of the week to remove. Most argued Monday, but if we removed Monday, Tuesday would become the new Monday. So we argued no more Tuesday. Oh my god. I mean, that is true. But can I pose this argument? We remove all days except Friday and Sunday. We just interchange between the two, and when it's Friday, we get free fries from any restaurant. When it's Sunday, we get an ice cream sundae. Every other day, we don't need. Like, we don't need Monday because Mondays suck. We don't need a Tuesday because what's a Tuesday? We don't need Wednesday because, again, what's a Wednesday? Aside from the atoms. And Thursday, again, what is that? Friday, free fries. Saturday, fine. If we keep that one, though, it sounds like Saturn, so I guess that's the day we can all just discuss about the weird zodiac stuff, being like, oh my gosh, your boyfriend is a Capricorn, you two aren't a match. Like, oh my gosh, your compatibility with your Capricorn boyfriend with you being a Scorpio, like, girlfriend just does not stick well. Like, I'm so sorry, girl, but that, What you need to find yourself is a Leo boy. Like, they'll make your life a lot more spicier, and that is exactly what you need. Like, spelled incorrectly, I will not be taking complaints. Yes, Scorpio. Oh boy. Hello, fellow water sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I can just do 2. I am the Pisces. But hello, Scorpio side, water sign gang. Yay. Cancer. Oh my god. Hey. We're the holy trinity of water. Telling people I have cancer instead of I am a cancer. It's funny. Oh no. Oh. I mean, it is funny, but at the same time, oh no. But yeah, it's like, if we decide to keep Saturday, it sounds like Saturn, so that's just the day we can do all the zodiac stuff. Just being like, like, today, like, this next Sunday, Mars will be in this area in front of the Aquarius constellation, meaning that Aquarii are gonna have a rough week, while the Libra fellas are just gonna have a life of their party for the next 2 days and gonna have, like, the ultimate luck. Supposed to be leaders, though? Like, late with most of my zodiac, but, like, imagine taking the lead. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing, though. With the zodiac signs, most of the stuff that comes up for me, it's just more of like, don't piss off the signs unless you want this to happen, or this kind of sign does this, or here's the negative qualities of your sign. And it just keeps saying like, Scorpio, this. Like, Cancer, this. Pisces, this. And the overall theme with the water signs is, don't screw with the water sign because they're extremely manipulative. And I'm just like, like, I don't know what to make of this. I cannot confirm nor deny that I am manipulative. I don't want to admit it. But at the same time, it's also like, it's zodiac sign stuff. Imagine talking. I know. Oh, wait. Oh, imagine talk. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Have friends to manipulate that. I don't like where this is going. But yeah, a lot of the zodiac stuff I've just seen, it's not the good quality of stuff. It's just the stuff of like, what are the bad red flags of your signs? Where I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not going down the rabbit hole of becoming someone that literally decides a relationship based off of zodiac signs. I'm not doing that. Like, no, thank you. Because, yeah, just because I'm two fish doesn't mean I'm like every other two fish. I can be a different kind of two fish. I could be one fish, two fish, red fish, or blue fish. But at that point, if it's red fish or blue fish, I might as well just be in a, like, Terminator movie trying to pick out which kind of pill it is. But instead, I'm trying to figure out if I want the red snapper or the blue snapper fillet. And then I'll just say I don't want either because I don't like fish. Should, like, unintentionally lie a lot, even in situations where it wouldn't matter? Yeah. You are a liar. How dareth someone get the shame bell? Shay. What's your favorite color? Orange. It's not. Let me tell you. Oh boy. I mean, to be honest though, whenever it comes to like favorite things, you're always lying. Like, everybody lies about their favorite thing, because, you know why? Because one day you're gonna say your favorite color is orange, and it actually is orange. But then the next day you can say, like, oh, I changed my mind, my favorite color is blue. Like, your favorites change. So it's like, it is a lie, but at the same time it's not. But at the same time, I can see the appeal of just poking fun. Like, in the sense of like just lying for fun, but not in a malicious way. Because there was a time in high school that I did convince my friend that I somehow pickpocketed them of their mint that was in their pocket by saying like, oh yeah, no, we passed by each other in the hallway just a little bit ago. I dug my hand in your pocket and stole the mint from your pocket. And the context is they lost their mint and I had my own and I don't like mint. And so I was just like, no, I'm just gonna mess with him and give him my mint, but make it seem like it's his own. So it just resulted in a funny thing to just make my friend doubt my abilities of what I can and can't actually do. Also just giving them a free candy. Like, that's, even though it's lying and some people would say like, you are a sinner, you are going to You are going to hell because you have sinned. I'll just be like, it was just a harmless thing I thought I did. Like, I gave them something for free. Like, jeez. If you're gonna, like, smite me for lying, then at least I'll go out and say I did charity work by giving free mint to one of my friends. I was charitable in that sense. For people, yeah, like, it's fun teasing and stuff like that. But if it's like to actually emotionally manipulate someone, that's just like, okay, yeah, no, let's not do that. Is a sin. Yeah. Here's the funny thing. There's so many things that, like, there's a lot of things that people will say you're sinning because of this. Like, whether it's like, you don't believe in the religion, or like, you aren't straight, or stuff like that. And then whenever you're actually like reading the Bible or stuff like that, it's funny how many people are actually sinners. Now, I can't say for certain that this is fully in the Bible, but it's like, somewhere that I heard, it's like, it's a sin to eat shellfish. Like shrimp, lobster, crab. It's a sin. And look at all the people eating crabs that believe they're hardcore Christians. And then all of a sudden, they're just, yee. It's like, ah. At the end of the day, it's just, I don't know what. How did we come here? What are we doing? I'm just stitching Qwilf. How did we come to... yeah. This is why I don't zone out and try to talk and stitch, because I don't know where we end up at. Like, last time that I zoned out and tried having a serious conversation, it ended up with believing that a ring light was stolen by aliens. I think I have a Russian friend born in the Americas that follows some form of religion where you can't eat fish on Saturdays. Yeah, like, it's just weird. Religion's weird, people are weirder. Autopilot, autopilot. I want to disengage autopilot, please. Pretty please. Weirder. Yes. Like, also thinking, maybe like, someday soon, I will actually start remaking a few not remaking, but making a few new schedules, where it's more of like, I say I'm going to be doing these things and then do them, rather than saying like, okay, I'm going to be doing stitching at this time on this day, because I'm just like, I cannot hold to that kind of schedule. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't, because it will either be a thing of like, okay, it's the day I'm supposed to be doing this, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I wanted to do it earlier, but I told myself no. So now that I can't do it, I don't want to do it. Or I panic and just feel like I need to do it way earlier than usual. So yeah. Something funky, I have the most useless superpower in the world. I can unfocus my eyes on command. Yeah! Screw scheduling, yeah! Like, for me it's just the big thing of like, I like to do things on a schedule, but I don't like creating the schedule. Because I'm always worried that I'm not going to be able to make, like, I am absolutely good with following someone else's schedule. Because at that point, I'm like, okay, that's not me putting my own expectations on myself. That's someone else's expectations. And then I can meet that person's expectations. I don't want to fail my own expectations and not do what I want to do. Or post the schedule, and then people are like, hey, this isn't cross-stitching, this is like Dead by Daylight. What the heck happened? Like, I don't want to mislead people. I'm just going to be like, hi, I'm going to do these things in no particular order, but these are what I want to accomplish next. And if you are interested in any of them, hop by my stream to see what it is I'm doing today. Because, who knows? Maybe it's the thing that you're really looking forward to, or maybe it's the thing that you're not interested in. Either way, I don't know what I'm going to be doing before a stream until it actually happens. Is it good / helpful that way? Not really. But it's just the way that I function. And I will not apologize for that. It's just gotta be something that I deal with and everybody else if they come here. Right? Yeah. My brain's squirreling right now, because I'm also just now remembering someone that came into chat that was... The best way to say it's weird, because I feel like they were just an actual child. It's just, everything they did didn't make sense, but it made me think of Fortnite. And I remembered how I was, in my head, being like, I sort of want to just cheat on Fortnite. And I could explain why my brain thought of that. Mainly so that I could just get banned off the Fortnite servers, so that if anybody asked me to play Fortnite with them or to stream Fortnite, I can say, I was banned off of it. Like, I'm sorry, I can't, like, that is not an option at all. Like, I literally would just be like, I just want to get banned so that I never have to deal with Fortnite. I don't know why. But it was just the weird thing of like, if I ever want to experience cheating and hacking in a game, I was banned. Exactly! But it's like, I don't know why I was thinking of doing it that way when I'm like, I have a choice to just say no. But I'm like, but I could make that no extremely surefire way that I could never be tempted by it. Because I would be banned. And the way they ban you is based off of, like, your own PC. At least I think. So, yeah. Just be like, I can't do this because I don't have an unbanned account. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe it's not the best choice. Just on the off chance that someone hears that and then starts running with it. It's not giving. Yeah. It's like, even though it would be funny, I feel like it might be shooting myself in the foot in a weird way. Because it's like, possibly installing the hacks on my computer, you never know if there's going to be a virus on it, or if, like, other games that I actually do care about will then ban me because I have those hacks on my computer. And I'm like, I just did it for Fortnite so that I could be banned off of it. I didn't want to be banned off of these other games. Like, I'm sorry, I'll take it back. But yeah, it's also at the same time, Fortnite's not as bad as when it first came out. And when I mean that, I mean I don't have to constantly hear people mentioning it or singing the Fortnite songs in the hallways. High school was sort of a nightmare because just people would either be playing the songs out loud and I'm just like, why? Or just... The best way I could say it is they'd start acting like a middle schooler trying to reenact the TikTok dances. It's like, it's a train wreck and you want to look away, but you just can't. For a Stardew stream on my recommended is anti-capitalist forced to hoard wealth for golden clock. What? Huh? Okay, to be honest, I would rather that kind of Stardew Valley videos that's being recommended to me, cause the few Stardew Valley, also, I know, right? High school balls, yeah. But the few Stardew Valley videos it's ever recommended to me was Stardew Valley, but this character is a yandere. Like, they installed a yandere mod, and I'm just like, is this telling me something? Like, do I need to be concerned? Like, is someone that I know, do they have feelings for me, and are they a closeted yandere? If so, I'm scared. Please send help. But yeah, it was showing like Sebastian as a yandere, Alex as a yandere, Piers as a yandere, Sam. Just all the characters. Modded Stardew, no clue why. Yeah, that's fair. I just saw the videos and was curious as to, like, what would even happen? Or what even changed in it? I'm like, is this, like, an actual mod? Or is this just clickbait? And then it turned out to be an actual mod. And I'm just like, oh boy. Like, that's creepy. Like, it's the weird thing of, like, your first response is, like, oops, my lights are flickering, might lose power soon. Oh, no, I'm assuming hurricane? That's my first assumption, is hurricane? So, oh no, stay safe. Stay safe. Jeepers creepers. Jeepers creepers. But yeah, it's like, the weird thing with yandere is that it's like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm like, the first moment someone says, like, they like me, I'm just like, I don't know how to feel, but at the same time, I want to see where this goes. But the moment that they're like, they show those qualities, I'm just like, part of me is just like, curious what will happen if this continues. Part of me is just like, aw, they really care about me, and the actual part that's like, red flag is like, this person's crazy, like, go away from them. They are clearly not good for you. But yeah. Or a common thing here, I think it's just the one. Ah, okay. Too far inland for hurricane. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Good that it's not hurricanes. Because, there's sort of one on its way. Towards me, I think? Maybe? Last I saw it was in Florida. And if it's in Florida, then, Florida, please, keep all the craziness in Florida, like... Yeah, Florida, please. I dissociated a little, not even dissociated, but my brain just was thinking, and I'm like, was thinking of all the news stories that I've heard from Florida, and I'm just like, yeah, Florida, please. Because one of the news stories that I just remembered was like, man tried burning house by overcooking pasta. Or it was something so insane that it's like they tried lighting a house on fire by cooking pasta. Where it's just like, how? Like, it's what? Like, how do you put pasta on fire? Just, I don't understand. Or also how Florida apparently has a law that says it's like, it is illegal to have an alligator near a fire hydrant. It's like, who are you fighting? Like, are you taking the alligator into custody and putting a bail on it? Or like, what are you gonna do? Like, nobody's intentionally putting an alligator by a fire hydrant. Just, if an alligator's by it, firefighters, you might as well become alligator wrestlers too. How's he doing his dishes? Huh, I mean, it is terrifying for someone to break in, but at the same time I'm like, but if he's doing my dishes, I don't know. I would just be like, oh ha, the door's busted in, but the dishes are clean. I'll just look the other way. Unless it's like 1 or 2 dishes, then I'll be like, okay, no, someone broke in. But if it was like a sink full, or like every dish that I had was dirty, I'll be like, okay, no, I appreciate that. Even though you broke into my house, I still appreciate it. But yeah, who would do that? I don't know. It's weird. Though if we're going to speak about weird laws, I'm looking at you, Connecticut. Looking at you. Because of one of Connecticut's laws being, you cannot classify a pickle as a pickle unless it bounces. So if you're gonna say you're gonna eat a pickle, you better hope and pray it's able to bounce. If not, then you do not have a bouncy pickle. Then it is not a pickle. I'm sorry to say this, sir, but it does not bounce. I'm sorry to say this, madam, but your pickle, it is no longer a pickle. It has never been a pickle. Because you know why? It cannot bounce. Once you are able to bounce your pickle, we will declare it a pickle. But until then, we will call it a vinegarized cucumber. Actually, a marinated cucumber. Hi, brain. Welcome back again. You're gonna be storming all my windows, aren't you? I'm gonna get that, like, 5-hour compilation of just rain sounds. And I don't even have to watch it, like, listen to it on YouTube or my phone. I get to actually listen to nature. So, yay! Also, I 100% know what I am stitching right now is not currently seeable. You cannot see the white threads I am stitching on this Qwilfish. I'm giving it eyes for it to see and experience life of its own before it becomes fugu sushi. Fish. How do you like your fish cooked? With or without scales? Would you like a floppy fish? Oh! Floppy fish. There's a fun law that's in England. It is illegal to suspiciously carry a salmon around. I don't know why, but that's apparently a thing. I don't know if it is still a thing, but it was a thing. It is illegal to suspiciously carry a salmon around, or it's tuna. One of the two fish. You cannot carry it around suspiciously, or else you'll get arrested. Even though I don't think anybody has actually been arrested because they were doing that. But it's just... yeah. Weird laws. These are the kind of things I actually wish I was learning in world history right now. Different world leaders? Don't care. Different kind of wars that happen for mysterious reasons? Cool. But I want to learn all the different weird laws that happen and why they even happened. That way I can just confuse people and be like, I am very... yee. If you bring a horse to school, the principal is legally required to care for it until the end of school day. Senior pranks were just the entire class bringing a horse to school. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, that's actually a like, I say it's a nightmare because what if the principal was allergic to horses? And like, that's a thing. Like, oh no. Ooh. Hi, principal. I hope you're not allergic to horses, because if you are, you're gonna have a fun time. Because it's legally required of you to take care of it. Thank you, bye! By the way, she doesn't like carrots. She only eats apples sliced in quarters. Do. What? I don't know. I'm being like, I'm gonna say this now, and I know I'm gonna hate myself later, but I'm like, I might open up the Stitchdex to anything Pokemon related, not just Pokemon sprites. Because the main reason why is I might have to resort to looking on patterns online to even figure out what some of the colors are for like the later gens, like Gen 3 through 5. And I do have Wind Stitch. However, Wind Stitch like with a lot of Pokemon sprites, just has decided to add colors to the sprites that either aren't there, or be like, hey, like we took the liberty of actually changing this one color into this other color. You wanted this to be blue? Nah, it's pink now. And I'm just like, I am using you as a baseline or giving me the color palettes. I'm not asking you to change the colors. What are your nouns? My nouns. I know what you're meaning, but my brain wanted to give a snarky answer. I was like, human, boy, person. I was gonna say something else, but I'm like, nope, that's an adjective. But I am he, him. But yeah, no, my brain just resorted to snarky because I'm just like, human, yes. My brain's also like, really, one of the most valid responses to any sort of question, when someone's just like, so what are you? It's like, human. Because it's just like, you can't change your species. I am human. That is all that matters. What I am? Human. What do I consider myself to be? Human. I'm just like, hee hee. My pronouns are he, but not him, because I'll never be him. Oh! No! Oh! Oh no! Alrighty, we're gonna go with blue next. 797. But yeah. Wind Stitch just is deciding to give wonky colors. Because also, with the sprite, like I said before, it looks like a greenish, like a green yellow. But it was just flat out being like, nah, this is Ford 45. And I'm like, staring at it, and I'm like, but this is green toned. Don't tell me this is just lemon. Because it's not. There's green. I am not seeing things. I am seeing the right stuff. And it's just trying to gaslight me and be like, nah, this is just flat out yellow. I'm like, no. I could tell. Like, I see color. You don't. POV colorblind. Oh no. I mean, Pokemon would be a colorblind person's nightmare. More so with shiny hunting, especially in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because, if you are colorblind, then, you can't tell if a Pokemon's shiny or not. Unless you are able to identify, like, huh, this is a different, like, shade. That would be hell. Yeah, because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet decided to do the lovely thing of not giving any indicators of a shiny appearing on screen unless you run into it. So, yeah. So if you want a shiny hunt, have fun running into every single Pokemon. Because you won't hear a sparkle sound or see any sparkles in the overworld. You just have to run into it and see if it's shiny. So yeah, that's fun. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Though, to be honest, a reason why I sort of just limited, when I first was doing when I first was starting out on the Stitchdex, the reason why I sort of stopped at, like, Gen 5, it's because of two reasons. One, they stopped doing the 2D sprites after Gen 5, but secondly, I'm just like, I don't like any Pokemon after Gen 5. Like, my favorite gen is Gen 5. Like, I love every single one of those Pokemon. And I don't know why I love some of them, but it's like, it's so much nostalgia for me. It's sort of the game that I grew up with. But looking at the new gen now, I'm just like the newer gens, I'm just like, I don't like the designs. Especially with Gen 9, they literally made a lawn flamingo and just called it Flamigo. They took the N out of flamingo, and were like, that's a Pokemon name now. I was just like, why? Windy streamed the other day where he spent like 3 hours catching a shiny Magikarp. 800 fish died that day, and there was much money lost to chat's profound love for game. Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, Generation 5 was one of the best, like, even though it was memed on because it's like, you have a literal trash bag as a Pokemon, and ice cream, but it's like, looking back at it now, those were amazing designs. Right now, they're sort of doing that same thing, but giving it that Costco, like, not Costco feel. You could get deals from there, like, thrift store vibes, like, or Dollar General. It's like, you could go to the stores and get a higher budget version of it, or you could go with the cheaper option that doesn't really look good, but it at least appeases people for a period of time. So good though. Yeah, but it's also, thrift stores are also the place where you find the highly questionable and the how does this even exist kind of items. Like, not in the bad sense, but it's like, I feel like if you were to go to a thrift store and you're like, today I want to go to the thrift store and find a Santa plunger, you might as well find a Santa plunger in the thrift store. Like, it's sort of that thing that I'm trying to compare it to. It's just like, you could literally find everything and anything, but what Pokemon's currently finding right now are not the good stuff. It's not the treasures that one can find in the thrift store. Can get really good chapter books at my local thrift for 25 cents. 8 books equals $2. They're high quality chapter books. Ooh, okay, that's a steal. That is awesome. That is amazing. But yeah, like, again, that's also sort of the thing of, like, just developing the eye to find the treasures. And again, I don't think Game Freak has done that. Band t-shirts show up there a lot for some reason. I feel like I know the reason why. Because a lot of people are into the bands when they're a teenager. And then all of a sudden, once they grow out of that phase, they're just like, oh, I don't want to look at this. This reminds me of the cringe that I used to be in, like, middle of the high school. I don't want to relive this. So they get rid of the trauma of being a cringy, like, kid. Just being like, here, you can have it now. Someone else will appreciate it. Not to say that it is cringy, but it's just like some of the fanboys and fangirls can be obsessive, especially if they're children. Like, I'm mainly just looking at those ones. Fair, I honestly think it's because there's a crap ton of old people / bikers here that wear B&D t-shirts. Ah, that makes sense too. How dareth do the boopeth? Oh, you need more Pokeballs? Pokeshop. Do that command. Do it quickly and catch the Pokemon. Yeah, hurry, hurry, hurry. Ah, uh-oh. Do one. Just do exclamation point Pokeshop 1. Pokeball 1. I'm racking up cash. Now quick, Poke catch. I think you still have time. Yes! Let's see if you caught it though. Yay! But yeah, I just like Gen 5 and below. Because that's when most of all the good Pokemon designs were. And granted, there are still a few good Pokemon designs that are more recent. It's like, a majority of them, though, are just, eh. Not really. Like, it's just hard to get into it. Because it's also the, like, the other problem... The Palkia designs. Even the horse Palkia? Palkia is a horse? I mean, nothing wrong with it, but it's at the same time. That one too? So, I also think... There was a horse Palkia? Yeah, in Legends of Arceus! Pokemon Legends of Arceus! Check it! There was! Dialga and Palkia became horses. It was the most confusing thing to have ever witnessed. But it is on the internet. And in the game. But yeah, I guess my bias with just liking Gen 5 too also goes with Gen 5 was the last Pokemon game that I remember that only had the new generation of Pokemon in it. Every other game, it's like they added a few new Pokemon and then added a whole heck of a lot of other Pokemon into the game. Where it's just like, this, why? Like, please, can we get another Pokemon generation where it's like, it is just specifically the new Pokemon? Because, probably unpopular opinion, we don't need a national dex in the games. Like, I'm sorry, but like, the Pokemon regions are sort of like in real life, in the sense of like the images, it's not that bad. Probably whack lore, but I kind of like the centaur design. Yeah, but it's like, just imagine facing that for the first time in the game without knowing that's what it's gonna look like. But yeah, it's like, we don't need a national dex for every game because it's sort of like, the way that I see it is, even though it's a video game and I shouldn't base it off of real life, but I'm like, if it was like in real life, we're flat out saying like there's king cobras in the US, or like we suddenly get camels. Not like in the wild, not in zoos or any of that. I'm not counting those because it's like we do have those in zoos, but like just in the wild, we all of a sudden gain every other animal in every other like place, and vice versa to every other place in the world. They suddenly gain animals that are only exclusive to a certain country, and it's like we like in Pokemon World. Not every Pokemon needs to be in every region. Like, just, heck, just leave Pokemon for a certain region. It doesn't need to be included in every single one. I'm sorry, but just, no. Like, the only Pokemon I would say should ever be reintroduced into a different region is if it's like a Pokemon that suddenly gains an evolution or pre-evolution. In that case, I'll be like, okay, sure, it deserves to be in the game now, because now there's a new Pokemon that is linked to it. But if it's like nothing's linked to it, or it gets no new evolution or pre-evolution, it's like, why? Like, why is it here? Like, we've seen this in every other game. You don't need to be in this game too. Only got 3 Pokeballs left. I better get good Pokemon. Yeah. Heartily agree. Yeah. Because it's also sort of a thing of like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. No, like, I like this Pokemon because it's funky, but at the same time it's like, why, like, out of all the Pokemon they could choose, why did they choose Sudowoodo to be in the game? Or, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a different Pokemon that's sort of just strange to be in there. I guess Sunflora? Like, just, there's some Pokemon that's just like, why was this introduced into the game. When there's like Sudowoodo is very wacky. Yes. But I don't know how to use them. Oh, so if you're going to use the Great and Ultra Balls with the command, it's just that. It's same with Pokecatch, but you're specifying which ball you want to use. Weird flat fish in the shape of a heart. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing with Love Disc, though. Why did Nintendo / Game Freak decide to not make Love Disc the pre-evolution to a Alola? Like, hello? Both of them are pink fish. Alola is sort of in the shape of a heart. Like, you literally could say Alola is the evolution of Love Disc, but no, they just decided these are two separate Pokemon. Makes so much sense, though. It would! It was a missed opportunity. It really was. Ugh. It's just weird how they just also decide like what Pokemon gets evolutions and which ones don't. Cause here's another thing. Pokemon Sun and Moon. The Pokemon Drampa. It flat out looked like it had the color palette of Dunsparce, and it seemed like, oh hey, Dunsparce might actually be getting an evolution. And it's Drampa. But then lo and behold, it wasn't. And then Scarlet and Violet come around, and Dunsparce actually does get an evolution. And all it did was give Dunsparce another section and a giant tail. Like, you just made Dunsparce into a balloon animal and named it Dunsparce. And that's when I became done with the game. Cause, here's the thing. Dunsparce is my favorite Pokemon. I don't like the Dunsparce. Like, I am a person that's like, Dunsparce deserved better than this. Just, why? Why did you decide to turn Dunsparce into a balloon animal? Or a parade float. Like, no. Why? I kinda hate that. I wish all Pokemon had some form of evolution. Maybe... Oh, battery dead. Hold on. Maybe don't make every Pokemon have a EX version, but having such similar Pokemon and just separating them is so whack. It is! It's weird. To be Porygon 2 or Galarian Mr. Mime for his color scheme. Ah, you like the Tap Dancer. Yeah! Galarian Mr. Mime's just a fun little tap dancing person. The Galarian one, though, yeah. Though, Mr. Rhyme is cool too, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I will say this. Galarian Mr. Mime looks better. But at least Kanto Mr. Mime, you can tell if it's shiny or not. Because Kanto Mr. Mime decides to adorn the green Skittles on its chest and shoulders. Skittles. Head pats. No. Cam. I bite the hand that does the pats. Illegal. Not allowed. I am trying to stitch a deadly birthday balloon, and you're over here trying to pat my head? No. Gotta handle this with care. Unless I want to be poisoned. I quite frankly do not care to call poison control anytime soon. Pats, you uncultured swine. Hey, you don't have... That's uncalled for. We're not name-calling over here. You Sans wannabe with your name. Bones. Might as well be a skellabone. Friendos get head pats now. Meh. I don't like Skarmory out. Yeah, Skarmory. Skarmory is a weird Pokemon, because it also... Okay, here's the weird thing. Gen 2 Pokemon, they're neat, but at the same time it's just like... I don't know. Like, their designs are like, they're good for Gen 2, but when you look at them, it's like... Some of them just seem basic? I don't know. It's weird to say and think about. It's... Like, I don't know. It's... Gen 1 is just iconic because it's the first ever Pokemon ever designed. And there is a good variety. Gen 2, it's like... There are quite a few unique ones in there, but at the same time, it's like... They all just seem... Eh? Where it's like Gen 2 seems like it's better in the sense of like they've added a lot of mechanics that are then used in later generation of games. Or it's like, I constantly get Gen 2 Pokemon confused and say, like, for example, I'm always thinking Skarmory, who's a Gen 2 Pokemon, I always think Skarmory's from Generation 3. I'm always thinking, oh yeah, it was introduced in Hoenn. And then I keep forgetting them and being like, oh wait, no, it was introduced in Johto, right? Like, why do I constantly think it's this? And I'm like, because I played Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. You can catch a wild Skarmory in one of the routes. I don't understand why, but you can. Skill issue. I mean, that too. It might as well be a skill issue too. But anyhow, it's also sort of weird that Skarmory, like, it is a random Pokemon, but it's strange that it's like one of the first few bosses you ever fight in, I forget what game it is, but Pokemon, I think Pokemon Red Rescue Team, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. Like, it's weird that that's one of the first bosses that you fight, and that they decided to make Skarmory a boss Pokemon. But it's also neat because it's like, it's showing appreciation to Gen 2 Pokemon. Really? Yeah. Like, I believe it is the second or third boss in the game because you have to save... You're saving a Diglett. So, yeah. Oh boy. We're also being like, we're getting close to the end, and you know what's happening when I get close to the end? I start feeling very tired / not wanting to finish a project because I'm just like, oh great, it's coming to an end. Like, I don't get happy and motivated to get the piece finished. I'm just like, looking at what I have to finish, I'm like, this is so much filling in. I don't want to do this. Why? For why? Like, why did I decide to put this on myself? Could have done something better with my time. Oh my god. I'm just over dramatic in my head. Because I don't want to accomplish anything, but at the same time, I want to accomplish everything. It's pretty swag. Ooh. Add hell. Oh no. Time favorite, Mimikyu. Ooh, Mimikyu's not bad. Mimikyu's a neat little Pokemon. It's a cutie. Playing small puppets. I have no complaints for the Mimikyu. Stretch break. Okay, let me pull up the thread right here. Stretchy. Also mark off. Now! There we go. Mark off the bits that I've already done. Opinions on Snom? It's cute. It's a little gummy worm. But outside of that, there's not really much I can say about it. Except that it's a cute little Pokemon. Baby. Yes, it's a baby. Like the Miss Magius. Ooh, Miss Mag. Well, I like Miss Magius designs. I don't like Miss Magius when it's a gym leader's Pokemon. And I'm not talking about Fontaine. I'm staring at you, Iona. The electric type gym leader in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, for whatever reason, has a levitating Miss Magius that she turns into an electric type. Where, essentially, she turns Miss Magius to electric type, and you can't use ground type moves on it. Because it has the ability to levitate. So, you're essentially fighting a Miss Magius that has Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, I believe Flamethrower, and one other move. So, Pokemon with type coverage that has no weakness at that time. So that's fun. It was very fun to deal with. Trappish, my beloved, yeah. That sounds like how, yeah. Like, if you enjoy a challenge, Iona is very much a challenge. Because, just, yeah. Her ace Pokemon is a levitating Miss Magius. Can't use electric type moves. Right, ground type moves on it. And everything is neutral. So, yay. It was so much fun to deal with her. Haha. What this is. Oh. Oricorio is a Pokemon that was introduced in Alola. It has 4 different forms, which are pretty much dance styles. Pretty much there's Bila, Sensu, Pom Pom, and I'm trying to remember the 4th one. I don't know what the last one's called, but it's pretty much, Hula Dance. Hula Dance, Flamenco, Cheerleader, and Traditional Japanese. Those are pretty much the 4 best ways to describe the appearance of the Pokemon, depending on the kind of nectar you give it. So yeah, if it's cheerleader style, it's electric flying. If it's flamenco style, it is fire flying. Traditional Japanese, it is ghost and flying. And the last one, shoot, what was it? Flamenco, pom pom, sensu, hula. I got flamenco, nice. But yeah, what was the last one? I think the last one's psychic flying. So yeah. See pings. How many pings? Oh, hello. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. I see a ping in the server that I might actually need to go to, so whoop, boop, boop. But no, I actually don't need to go to anything right now, so that's good. Love the winter soundtrack the most from Stardew. Actually, second best to the Mine music. Ooh, okay. I see. Also, I might just, for the stream, I'm gonna do everything but the yellow-green. Just because it is getting a bit late, and I might have to quickly grab something to eat, and also would like to start the day tomorrow with a finish. No, I could literally just sit here and finish it, but I'm like, I want to treat myself to a finish. That way I can start the day without feeling procrastinating and just get stuff done. Because it's also the thing of like, I already got a lot of this done. I feel accomplished about that. And plus, I also need to be teaching myself that it's like, it's okay to not finish things right when you start them. Because, yeah, I just get extremely bummed out when I don't finish it on the first go. But I'm like, it is okay. You don't need to do that. It's okay to start something and put it aside for a little bit. And do it again later and finish it another day. Is a-okay. Just regular sew thread for cross-stitching or embroidery thread? I don't know. The only way I can answer that is, like, the thread I'm currently using is by the company DMC. Where it's, I believe it's embroidery thread, but I don't know, like, I don't really know the difference between sewing thread and embroidery thread. Because I just see thread as, like, all the same. I just checked. Okie dokie. But yeah, I don't really know the difference between them. I do apologize. Stickern has a higher thread count. I see. Embroider stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, another reason why I couldn't really give an actual answer is because I also have seen people use DMC thread for sewing. Like, for sewing pillows and all that, so I'm just like, just, yeah. That normal thread doesn't. Oh, okay. spread on like a blanket or something because it's easier to see. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I want my stitches to be seen. Did you think about that? I'm just kidding. I'll make everybody appreciate that this blanket is hand-stitched. People don't ever appreciate handmade things anymore. Ugh, like kids these days. Oh my god, so unappreciative of the handmade things and only go for the Gucci stuff. Like, oh my god. Hand-stitched. Oh, that actually... Oh... Yeah, I just... I want to talk about, like, brand stuff, because brand name stuff is becoming silly. Because it's like, it is handmade things, it's good quality and all that, it guarantees you that it's going to last a while. But there's been a few things that's just like, but why? So you know zip ties, right? You could get like a bundle of them on Amazon for like, what, $5? Like a pack of 30 or 50? Yeah, apparently, I forgot what company it was. But they're selling zip tie bracelets for just the low cost of $300. Literally, there's no name of the company on the zip tie. The zip tie is white. It's literally it's just a white zip tie around your wrist for $300. That's literally what a company is selling or tried to sell before taking it down because people were poking fun at it, being like, you're really trying to sell us a zip tie for $300 when we could literally get it for $5. Or heck, if you're gonna commit a crime, for free. Because some cops carry around zip ties, because sometimes handcuffs, they either don't have them, or it's just not the right thing to use at that time. But yeah, I don't know why. If I did know why, I would be disappointed in myself. For those people. I would be disappointed because I know what these people know. And I'm like... Because it's also the thing of like... If they are doing that, who is their audience? Because if it is towards the teens, the ones that are going to schools flexing, they have Gucci belts and like the newest shoes, it's like, that is sad that they're going for them, but it's also sad that those teens might actually buy that to flex and be like, I got this $300 like bracelet from this company, like what? Like, I can full on see that being directed towards middle schoolers and teenagers for just the sake of bragging rights. Because I don't see any other reason for them to do that. Because it's silly and like a waste of their own money. Stupid. Yeah, stupid. Oh, the Wooloo, the little sheep. The round sheep. The roly-poly of mammals in the Pokemon world. Sold one of those. Oh, you sold one? Oh, jeez. Why are you selling sheep? What has the Wooloo done to you? Swablu? Swablu? No, wait, it was a Swablu. Ah, yeah, the Cloud Burb. Swablu. The Cloud Burb. Yes, Cloud Burb. Fetch. No. Well, you can't catch them all, sadly. Some of them gotta get away. Gotta catch them all, right? Yeah. Well, like, look at Ash. He never caught them all. And if anything, if he was gonna catch them all, he certainly wasn't catching any electric types. Cause here's the weird thing. Like, I guess it sort of makes sense because they didn't want a different electric type to outshine Pikachu, but it's like, Ash never caught an electric type Pokemon. He never had a different electric type Pikachu. Electric type Pikachu. Ah, yes, Pikachus can come in multiple different types. No, but just, even though it's like, he did have Pikachu, it's like, it's still weird that the slogan was, gotta catch them all, and no electric types were ever being caught, and so it's just like, so, is the slogan, gotta catch them all, excluding the electric types because we have Pikachu? It's just weird. Because I'm pretty sure he had, like... Yeah, like, Oshawott and Palpitoad. They were both water types. And he had them on the team at the same time for a while. Like, there were a lot of same type Pokemon he had on his team. But it's just like... Electric types? No. We can't have those. We can't have those. We got Pikachu. That's good. That's good. That's it. Like, we can have a full team of water types plus Pikachu. We can have a full team of fire types plus Pikachu. But a full team of electric types? No. No. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're spitting some slander right there. Some Pikachu slander there. But yeah, I am gonna be done for today, because I'm also gonna be giving my back a rest, so we did 3 hours worth of streaming. Heck yeah. I'm also trying to teach myself streaming in moderation. Stream in moderation, because in the past, I would stream for like 8 hours of crafting. Start and finish a piece, stream it for 8 hours, hardly ever done any breaks and all that, so I'm just like, you know what, we're gonna be forgiving ourselves. Even though we want finishes, we also need to have finishes in a healthy way. But yeah, let's see if anybody is live. I mean, well, anybody interesting that we want to raid. Because there are people that are live, it's just a question of, do I want to raid them? Because I don't know. Oh! Okay. Squeak! Oh, I could go raid makers and crafting too, but at the same time, there's a Fluffy. He's playing Apex. Let's go watch someone suffer in a shooting game. How many apps do you have? 3. Ew, Sonic. Ugh. Yeah, suffering. Here is the raid command. Woo! But yeah, we're gonna watch this person suffer. Okay, we just need to wait for the Spectrum ad to go through, and then we are ready to raid. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Unless the hurricane comes by tomorrow, we should get Qwilfish finished tomorrow, so yeah, wee!